Hello! If other people make you feel bad way too easily, then this will interest you. So, what to do when people are vile to you and how this technique can help transform your life. But first, oh, but first, oh no, but first. Hi, I'm Will Perry and I help make complex theories simple. It's not good enough to understand, we need to take action. I'm not clinically trained, but I've been an executive coach since 2001. I was head of action learning at the BBC. But in the last 13 years, I've been focused on this one question. Why do we get so stuck and what's it got to do with this shadow side? How I help people. Firstly, I can do it for you. I can work really intensely, closely, or I can do it with you in the small online groups. Or you can do it yourself with the online program. But also I've got lots of free content and free programs, so come and find out more. Do like, subscribe and share, but here is the video of the day. So the video of the day, well, that went smoothly. Oh no, press the button and it didn't work. Anyway, nice to have you here. So what's this all about? This is how people are vile, what to do when people are vile, and people are vile around you. And you probably know this expression, walking on eggshells. Wouldn't it be nice to see them shrivel, to have the control? So when people are vile towards you, you can do certain things and have them shrivel like a pair of testicles. That's the only thing I can think about shriveling. Sorry. Sorry about that. You've got little ears saying, "What are testicles, mummy?" You deal with that one. It's a good educational opportunity for you. So, sorry. So, wouldn't it be nice to see those people shrivel, the ones that are being vile to you, rather than just, because we know what happens. And I've been dealing with this for all my life, for helping the people I work with through this. Recently, this week, I've helped. One of the group that I work with being attacked by verbally by the ex. Now that's not unusual. That happens. That sort of stuff happens, unfortunately. But how to deal with it? Because before, you would have collapsed and oh God, I'm so sorry. In fact, that's what's on the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't do it. Honestly, I didn't. Justifying yourself and trying to make things right and implicating things. That's because you were brought up around, walking on eggshells. Because actually, there's one of your parents probably that's vile to you, and you've just accepted it and thought it was you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't do it. On the back foot was an expression that she was using, and I absolutely know that. And it's around walking on eggshells, because there's maybe two sides to that person, and you're actually probably really used to them coming out at you and attacking you vehemently, being bloody vile, and that's what this lady has had, and she's dealing with it in a very different way, and it's really interesting. Of course, when she pushes it back, it sometimes has a bit of a rousing effect, an effect, a ramping up effect for that person. But also other times, they shrivel away and even apologise, and it's like, ooh, isn't that interesting? How would you like to be able to do that? I've also had it from my mother, sadly, and I haven't got to the bottom of that one yet, but she vehemently attacked me. So there could be other things going on, absolutely there could be other things going on, but if you can see it as a pattern you've had all your life, but now you're just seeing it differently and actually saying, no, I won't take that anymore, then that's a good thing, is it not? Rather than going, oh, I'm sorry, because we know how that goes and we know where that leads to, and we know, actually moving on from that, it's a good thing. Well, that feels like a £47 join now. That feels like a sales pitch, but it isn't. It kind of is, but it isn't. So maybe just I'm going to take that bit out because that feels like a sales pitch. So what this lady is dealing with, and I'm really proud of it, because she's changed. She's pushing back and she's not accepting. She's putting barriers up to stop that old behaviour. So she is not this one of, I'm sorry. She's not. No, just a minute, just a goddamn minute. I'm not putting up with that. It's not me. It's you vile person. And parents aren't God-like, although, of course, of children, we absolutely accept them as God-like and everything. And then we come to realise that they're just adults, actually, and they can get things wrong, which is, I think, is a wonderful thing to be able to help your child realise, gosh, we make some mistakes, learn from our mistakes if you can, don't... but to give them that independence rather than cutting them down and you will do what I say. I am still your parent. That's literally what this person has had to deal with. You're so used to walking on eggshells that you build up a sensitivity in your brain towards it. You can attune to it. You can sense it really acutely, and you adjust subconsciously to be able to deal with, keeping the devil at bay, keeping that vileness at bay, so that this one here is this one here is the predominant, the nice one, rather than the nasty one here that we want to avoid, so we walk on eggshells. You understand this, I think. If you've experienced this, you understand this. Problem is, this stuff repeats itself, and what we get is a pattern of repeating the same patterns and attracting people like this, attracting them into our lives. And that becomes really tricky, and that's what fascinated me. It's like, why am I attracting people like that? Why am I, anyway, I've had people being vile to me recently from my recent past, and it's like, it's like, no, I will not. So that's a very different position from and it's saying to yourself, that old pattern can kiss my ass. It's saying no, putting up the boundaries of whatever gesticulations I need to do. It's saying no more. Because, alternatively, you could just accept this and carry on. But once you realise, you wake up to this stuff, it's not there. No, not good enough. It doesn't serve you well enough. So what I want to do is to be able to help people fly, and I'm getting evidence of that, and it's a really nice thing. So with that evidence, I've recently said that I'm doing it's starting soon, but I'm doing the beta. Have I got it on here? Oh yes, the tools. Oh, what else have I got? What else? Nothing. Oh right. So the steps and the tools to be able to take people through the same process. And I'm doing it on the beta, and it's really nice. And as I said, I wonder if it will come up paste. Yes, for £47, you can just start on that beta with me, which I build it bit by bit by bit. It's an online program, but with one-to-one coaching, and there's different elements, and it isn't just £47, but you can start for £47 because it's a beta, because I'm building it as. So if you go in there now, you go, there's nothing to see. Well, there is stuff to see, but there's nothing there really, because I'm going to build it over the coming months, and it's like you'll be part of that building. So I give it to you at a much reduced offer. So helping you fly, giving you the steps to fly. That's why the plane's there, rather than this normal stance that you've learned of, it's me, I must have done something wrong, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. When actually there's somebody else that's being vile to you. The second one there, being vile, I must make that clear. Vile to you when you have done nothing wrong. And that's a big thing. It's a big thing to realise and change, and change the perspective first up here, and realise that you can break the pattern of just repeating it. You can break the pattern. This is repeating. You can stop that pattern, first in perception, and then by taking a stance. And then you realise how much power and control you have. It's just you've never learnt to use that before. So if you would like to learn how to stop saying sorry and how to fly, there's certain, like the paper airplane, there's certain steps that you need to go through to make a plane from a clean sheet of paper, or a dirty sheet of paper. That's the wrong connotation, but what's the word? If we got trauma, how can we juxtaposition trauma onto paper? A tainted bit of paper can still fly. So there's certain steps and folds you need to take yourself through in order to fly, and I'm taking you through them on the beta. So if you would like to be part of that, you can start for just £47. I was going to say dollars then, but it's pounds. So just get in contact. Get in contact with me. It's starting relatively soon. So you'd start immediately once you get on. You'd start the contacts and the Yeah. So it's exciting. I'm excited by it. It's about helping you fly and stopping this crap of saying I'm sorry when it wasn't your bloody fault. And actually, somebody else is being vile. You can't stop them. You can't change them. But what you can do is take a different stance, and that changes everything. So, if that interests you, get in contact. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd love to give you the tools to change. But it's more than tools. It's definitely, it's a really, the thing is that this is really tricky and really difficult thing to change. So more of that in my next video. Hope you're well. I hope this is interesting to you. You know, it's fascinating to me, and eminently frustrating because I've poured 13 plus years into this, and it's like, oh, this isn't easy, this stuff. So come learn from what I've learned over that period of time, and be part of the program if you want. Come and find out how it works and what guarantees I've put in place to help you. All right, many thanks. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye bye.